I work for PSA Airlines. We are a wholly owned subsidiary of American Airlines, do a lot of flights for American Airlines up and down the East Coast. I am currently a first officer with them, which means I sit in the right seat. I help the captain do his duties. And my name is Carlton Wethington, and I'm from Hampton, Virginia. When I was younger, I've always had this interest in aviation. Growing up in Charleston, South Carolina, and Hampton, Virginia, we live right next door to Air Force bases, and I saw the planes all the time. So aviation has always kind of intrigued me. And I decided to pursue it for a career. I took the CTE courses, Principles of Engineering, and also before that, Introduction to Engineering. And both of those classes helped me understand how airplanes work, the designs of the airplane, and things like that to help further my education with airplanes. In the CTE course, Principles of Engineering, one of the main things we did in there was we would get on the computer in this program called AutoCAD. We would design and build things on the computer every week, and then what we would do is actually take that design and use a 3D printer and actually print it out and make it come to life and actually have a design, come home with it. So there was one time my teacher knew I was interested in aviation, so I designed a wing on the computer, and I had that wing drawn up, and I designed it and printed it out in 3D printer, so that was pretty cool. One of the certifications that I did while I was there was the OSHA program, which is the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. That program helped me to understand better what companies are required to supply for safety reasons to their employees. So for my job specifically, we're required to have hearing protection whenever we're outside the airplane. It is very loud on the ramp. We have to have safety vests so people can see us, especially at night. Things like that, and that safety certification course have helped me. So with my job, it's a little different. I don't have the same commute that most people have. I live here in Indiana, and my job is based out of Charlotte, North Carolina. So what I have to do is I have to wake up here in Indiana, catch a flight from Indianapolis to Charlotte, start my daily duties once I get to Charlotte, which include showing up to the airplane and doing some of the functions, checking it out, making sure all the maintenance, airworthy, making sure the flight attendants are good to go, making sure that myself is good to go as far as fit to fly, and then loading in flight plans and checking over the aircraft on the outside. I have to do a walk around the aircraft, make sure everything is on there, make sure all maintenance pieces, nothing's missing, anything strange like that. So I want to make sure we get them safely to where they need to go. Start figuring out what you want to do as soon as possible, and then start finding people in that career field and talk to them and networking. I believe networking has helped me to get ahead so far in what I do, and I believe networking can also just open new doors, new opportunities. So just find people that are in the career field that you like and talk to them and get to know them and ask them questions.